Hello, and welcome back to Industry Insider. I'm your host, Allison Rogers. This week, we explore how retooling techniques pursued by Canada's automotive industry could be made common practice in the post-pandemic era. At the outset of the pandemic, General Motors began using 3D printing technology to craft much-needed ventilators and other medical equipment for frontline healthcare workers. In an online release, GM's Director of Additive Design and Manufacturing, Kevin Quinn, said 3D printing has helped the company design and build parts and products faster and in ways it previously couldn't. He says it's already having a positive impact on how the automaker develops vehicles, like in its first ever mid-engine Corvette, which used 3D printing to test and implement Corvette features like the right-hand drive for international markets and its retractable hardtop. The automaker maintains that it has observed several benefits to how 3D printing could be further used in automotive manufacturing. Some benefits and possible uses listed by GM include the rapid creation of physical parts, saving time in the overall development process, testing part fits in the overall development process, giving the ability to rapid check the viability of different versions of the same part as multiple iterations of the same design can be printed on a single build, gauging early in the development process how well a single part interacts with its surrounding environment, and checking the tactile feel of different materials and forms. Canadian companies have also observed the benefits brought on by retooling. Aurora, Ontario-based auto parts maker Axiom began producing PPE at the beginning of the pandemic and has found great success in selling its plastic face shields. Max Preston, general manager of the division that makes Axiom's face shields, says the PPE is quite popular among frontline workers and the general public, especially with the heat of Canadian summers upon us.
We immediately switched our focus over to producing face shields using our plastic injection molding machines that we typically use for automotive supply. We were able to go from decision, which would be, we're going to make a face shield, to production in as little as about 3 weeks. The original intention of the face shield was we were going to target the medical industry, but there is a growing conversation happening down south America, specifically within the CDC, as well as globally with the World Health Organization, that are actually talking about now the benefits of the general public using the face shield. We see a growing level of demand from the general public for the face shields. The general public is absolutely able to use them and purchase them for themselves. We are working with a number of different distributors and wholesalers in order to actually reach the general public so that they can purchase the Axiom face shield.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Industry Insider. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Google Music for new episodes.